this is Sonja from A Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. Today I'm going to do an entry from Ella Roetz, and she has, a while ago, she asked us all to send our favorite Bible verses, and we all did it, and then she designed something that's inspired by us. So here you can see it's inspired by Sonjamizen. So my favorite verse is Hebrew 13 verse 5 to 6. That's my life verse. And it's all about Lord is my helper. You will never leave and forsake you. I'm just showing you another example of this beautiful one also of the girl, which was inspired by somebody else on the design team. So I love these black and white sort of elements which you can customize, you can paint it, and that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm going to actually do my entry in my illustrated Psalms and Proverbs Bible because my Hebrews 13 verse 5 to 6 is already been taken. And I'm just going to show you, I'm going to use these gelatos to color it in. I'm using the ice rose and the ice currant and the metallic mint. That is the three colors I'm going to use to color that in. I'm going to use it as watercoloring paint. But just get back to, I've decided to look up and see where it also says that the Lord is my helper. Whom shall I fear? That same principle, because I know the passage in Hebrew is quoted actually from the Old Testament in Deuteronomy, and it is also here in the Psalms 118 verse 5 to 6, which says, "When hard pressed, I cried to the Lord. He brought me into a spacious place. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? The Lord is with me. He is my helper. I look in triumph on my enemies." And just to compare that with my life verse, which is, "Keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have. For he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you." So we can with confidence say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can mere man do to me? And yeah, that is really one of my life, that is my life verse, because in our life we have gone through quite a lot of financial difficulties, and this is when we were really struggling. This is the verse the Lord has given me, is that do not worry about money. Be content with what you have, because obviously when you go for financial struggles, that is the worry that you of money is a very real reality. And the Lord just spoke to me and said, don't worry about money, because I will never leave and forsake you. And that is such an important thing, that it's such an important promise, that the Lord will never leave and forsake you. And I mean, as I said, it can come in many forms. Even if you get to a point that you don't have any money, you can't pay your bills, or you don't have food on your table or whatever, yet during that, the Lord will never leave and forsake you. But he is so faithful. He always provided. He always came through. And it is such a wonderful testimony you as a believer, we as a believer can have when we experience God in that tough times. And yeah, I will encourage you, if you don't have a live verse, to get one. Pray about it. Think what verse is really speaking to your life, what comes up continuously over your life, what verse you continuously refer to. And yeah, and just make that your life verse. This has really been very important to me, this verse. And I love the fact that it's been quoted in many places in the Old Testament, and then also here by the Hebrew writer. So yeah, it's just a wonderful verse as a promise that the Lord will never leave and forsake me, and to be content about things. As you see, I've cut now my painted picture off with the beautiful tulips, and then I'm going to make use of these lettering or these words. I first thought maybe I'll do my own hand lettering or do stamping or alpha stickers, but then I thought, it is already here available. And yeah, it just looks, it goes with it. So I'm just cutting that out, and I love the fact that it says, the Lord is my helper, whom shall I fear? And I'm just going to secure that. And yeah, it's just a simple entry. I mean, the Shanta shows you don't need to go all out. It doesn't need to be artistic to look beautiful. This almost look like I've painted this beautiful flowers in my Bible, and you will never know if you just look at that it was a printable, and after using this gelatos to coloring it in. I love the gelatos because it gives this beautiful shimmery muted look. It's definitely different than watercoloring. Although it's been used as watercoloring because it's a water soluble. I just like it sometimes to use it. Obviously it's good to use your different products because sometimes you forget about it. So I'm just using these clear, or not clear, this alpha stickers to just write the Psalm 118 verse 6 to 7. I thought it needs just a bold reference where it is, because as I said, it is a simple page, and because it's a simple page, I've decided to do a bow at the top. I don't always do it, but if I feel the page leans itself to it and it's nice and simple and it just needs something there at the top, so I just grab my little holder with all my ribbon and things like that, and I'm just making a cute little bow clip. But I've decided to use my pink washi tape just to secure it there at the top. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I have asked you guys before, what is your life verse? But if you haven't put it down there, I'd really be interested to know what is your life verse and maybe why it is. Maybe give a short testimony in the comments. I always like to read these type of things to encourage each other. We need to, whenever we have an opportunity to shout about the goodness of God, whenever we have an opportunity to just witness and tell people what He's done in our life. So here is an opportunity for you to leave it in the comments. Tell us what's your life verse, why it is your life verse. It doesn't have to be long. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you like this video, please give it a like. I'll link the details for the Ella Roetz printables down below. And you must have a fantastic day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.